You know, people ask, what's the difference between a main lake point and a secondary point? And really, the way I look at it is a main lake point is exactly that. It's a point that's on the main lake. You know, if this is the main body of water right here, this is going to be a main lake point. Every point inside of the main lake point is a secondary point. And it doesn't mean that it's the very next one after the main lake one. It's every one after that. So in one bay, you might have 5 secondary points, but that's where the fish stage. They always start on the main lake, and from there they progress farther back into the creek off of every secondary point. So, you know, you can have a main lake point, and just inside of that, there might be 2 or 3 secondary points before you get to the back of that little pocket. So anything that juts out off the bank that's not jutting out in the main body of water is a secondary point. You know, knowing the difference between a main lake point and a secondary point really does help establishing a pattern, because no, it definitely helps knowing. And seasonally, you'll find that secondary points work way better than main lake points. And when I say seasonal, when that starts getting into the spring, the fish like secondary points because they're moving in. They're moving into the back to spawn. So, you know, they will definitely be on secondary or main lake points, but I've found where you will not get a bite on a main lake point, but you roll into a pocket and you'll catch fish off of every secondary point you get to. Good one, but not grande. Good one though. Look at that, nice one. Nice one. On a main lake point. So right now I would assume that they're on the main lake points. I've had several bites on the main lake points now, so I'd assume that you could really just key on main lake points and catch them.